Hello, Rena Batt. How are you?
Well, hi, Liz. I'm great. How are you doing?
Good. It's great to see you again. Thank you for agreeing to let me interview you again today.
You're welcome. My
So
pleasure.
you know what? I actually want to ask you some questions, if that's okay. Um, you know the sachets that you sell, the mineral sachets. I have been using them. Of course, I get them from you, and as you know, over the years, the mineral sachets have made a massive, massive improvement in my health, especially the bone density, but I won't go into that now. But I was wondering if you could talk about the mineral sachets that you sell, a little bit about them, because I really, really have to stress that it made a massive difference in my bone structure, like massive. The doctors were absolutely blown away. So over to you.
Well, what's great about the fact that you used them is that you complied with what I asked you to do, and
Yes.
that's why it worked. Because you don't always feel things happening when it's inside your bone. You can't feel it, and so people don't think it's happening until they have to go to the doctor. But it is an amazing product, and thank you for wanting to know and share more about this because it is my passion, and I've been doing this selling this product for over 20 years now. I've been using it for over 20 years now. I am I was spry, let's say, spry 71 years old. So I'm proud of that because of the fact that I know most 71-year-olds aren't as active and even as healthy as I am today. I wasn't this healthy when I was in my 40s. So, and until this came into my life, and so I have a personal story that is all about going from having osteoporosis and losing my teeth. I did lose one tooth, and then later, a couple of years later, when I started the coral calcium and the minerals in a sachet that I put in the water, that all went away, and my arthritis went away, and my asthma went away, and my fibroid tumors in my uterus went away, and my kidney problems went away. I've had none of those problems for the last over 20 years. And most people go from there and they go downhill, and I went uphill. And it's all because of what this is, what it is. It's this little sachet that you see floating in my water bottle there. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. And I put, actually there should be two in there, but I don't, oh, there's the other one. Anyway, so I am more amazed at this product the more I share it and the more people have gained from it. And I have been doing it for so many years. And there are good ones and bad ones, and not they're all good, but some better than others. And I was able to hook up with the one company that I felt was doing a really good job of supplying the good product. But it's really all about keeping your body alkaline. And 20 years ago, people didn't talk about alkalinity, but now everybody talks about alkalinity because it's a real thing. Back in 20 years ago, it was like, what are you talking about? But now it's like you see it everywhere. Alkaline diet, alkaline water, get your body alkaline and your body will heal itself. And it's true. It's kind of the invisible, natural way your body maintains its health. And it's better than vitamin C. In fact, it's got a lot of antioxidants in it. It's got, besides the minerals, it's got extremely high pH in the water that you're drinking, and it's bioavailable 100%, unlike taking a calcium pill or even eating food with calcium, which has to be digested and changed. But in this wonderful sachet, it is already in ionic form, which is the way what the body has to do to food and pills. It doesn't have to do to this because it's already in that ionic form, and it goes right through the stomach, It doesn't land in the stomach. Most water has to land in the stomach and be changed to an ionic form, and then it's out into the body in the bloodstream. Whereas I can actually do a live blood cell test on people and show them their blood on a microscope, through a microscope onto a screen, show them that this is what your blood looks like now, and I give them a 12-ounce glass of water with the coral calcium in it, and then 20 minutes later I show them what has happened in the way of hydration and the elimination of toxins out of the blood, the change of your white blood cells increase in size. Your immune system is better than in just 20 minutes. So it is something that I've watched hundreds and hundreds, even thousands of people, look at that demonstration, believe in that demonstration, and then start the product. Now, you didn't get the advantage of a demonstration. You just said, if you say it's good, I believe you, I will try it, and it worked. And what I like to say to people is just drink the water and good things will happen.
Well, yeah, gosh, I can't remember how many years it's been, but I've been taking this product on and off for years, through, as we know, another company, and then this company and everything else. And I can't believe how much it's done for me. I'm shocked. I take them every day from you. Thank you. I need more. And oh my gosh, words cannot express how this product, the mineral sachets, have changed my life. It's just, they do so much for me, with a history of having the epilepsy and having, oh my gosh, severe bone loss very, very quickly, which is back to normal now, and everything else. It's just been, I love it.
Well,
yeah.
It's worth its weight in gold. And if it was the only thing I could take, if I could only take one thing, let's put it that way, I would take that. And which, if you can't afford a lot of nutritional products, which they can be expensive, people think they're taking a good calcium product and they're only getting 10 to 15% of what that pill says it's got in it. So yeah, your body has to change all of that. And then this goes right to the need. Your body is a little intuitive. It knows what you need and where you need it. So it goes right to the bone if that's where the problems are. Our bones, can I go a little farther with the bone situation?
Absolutely.
Well, our bones are our pH regulator. So if we're too acidic from some of the things that we do, or the environment that we're in, which could be medications, soda pop, high protein and high fat diet. It could be stress. And it could be environmental, toxins in the room that you're sitting in. Those are all acidic stressors, and we all have them. It's day in, day out. There's no way you can get around it. But if the body has too much acid load, it has to buffer that acid to keep you alive. In order to do that, it takes from the bones. So whether it's a stress situation or whether it's a toxic situation, the body will level your pH by using the minerals in your bones. It's a you might be robbing Peter to pay Paul, but it beats having cancer, or beats the alternative of dying. So it's a lifesaver. Osteoporosis is supposedly a disease, but I always say our beautiful bones save our life every day, and it's going on even day in and day out for everybody. But for children, it should not be happening. It happens a lot for athletes because they get into an acidic relationship with their physical exertion kind of things. But yeah, our bones are salvage the pH in our bodies. But if we give our bodies what it needs on a daily basis, it doesn't have to do that. So that's why you need calcium that actually gets in there, and that's what this does.
You know what? I just had a aha moment. I don't know if you saw my post, but I had a pretty nasty accident. Yes, about a week and a half ago. And right away, I'll tell everybody I take the sachets every day, and I use one or two. I might overuse them, but here's what happened. I hit my head really hard, so hard that I rotated and landed in the opposite direction, mangled on a concrete road. So needless to say, yeah, I was dazed, and it wasn't pleasant. Within about 7 hours, I knew something was wrong. And by the next day, I couldn't move. And I think it's a couple days later, I can't remember now, I knew I'd cracked my ribs on the right side. I was in excruciating pain. I was basically in bed for 2, 3, 4 days, and the pain was excruciating. I thought, yeah, you know what, maybe I bashed my head too hard, or maybe I've cracked a ribs, or I don't know what I've done. You know what I just thought of as we're talking now? I've been taking the sachets every day, 1, 2, or 3, maybe too many, but and I'm fine today, and it is a week and a half later. Is it a week and a half later? It's about a week and a half later, and you know what? I'm almost back to normal today, and my ribs on the right side don't hurt. Um, I wonder if that had something to do with it.
Well, it helps your body repair. I mean, your body needs to be alkaline in order to repair, in order to detox, and so when you give it the tools, it does the job.
I bet you that's what helped, because I almost feel back to normal, and I'm thinking, isn't that
Wow.
interesting? Yeah. So, and another thing I want to put plug out for this product is just going back a bit. I had osteoporosis, as I told you, and I had, what was it? Was it 2.5 or 3% bone loss? And by taking these mineral sachets, I've turned that, I turned it around. I think I told you the story before, but I don't have osteoporosis anymore. And I was on a quick slide down. I don't know if there's a history of epilepsy, all the medications or whatever, but
Probably.
yeah, but this product, mineral sachets, really made a difference for me. Like, I think it was almost the thing that turned that around, and has created, I mean, I'm fairly healthy at 62, and I recover quite quickly, and I feel much younger than I am. And I think for me, like, this product is just phenomenal in so many different ways. Like, just, it's minerals, and you're getting minerals right into your system,
People
and it's
don't realize how important that is, or to have the right balance of minerals, and that's, we always say that this is God's formula, because it's actually coral sand, and it is extremely alkalizing from Okinawa, Japan. It's the premier top grade, so we know we're getting the best of that particular product, and there's a lifetime of it stored up. We don't have to worry about not getting enough or not having enough, and it's clean. It's a clean product, so it's worth its weight in gold. It's not expensive.
no,
It,
it's not.
it,
No.
no, it's inexpensive. It's $1 a day. Yeah, so that's, some people spend a lot more than that on a lot of things they shouldn't be eating. you
Yeah.
know.
I was going to ask you, you've got a couple websites as well too, that have more information on them. And what was the website where people can find out more information about this mineral product?
It is simplyminerals.shop.
Okay.
And the name of the product is Fresh Surf Coral. It comes in a 30 count package, so you can buy as many as you want. And and on that site there's also some education, learn more, and then there's one about the inside story. You might want to click on the page, the inside story, because it tells all about why you should be alkaline, what would happen if you're not, what is acidosis, just all the little Q&A, and some information about dark field microscopy, which is another thing I do, which is another story.
Oh, well, we'll have to do an interview on that, because I'm fascinated to hear more about that, right? And health is so important. And you and I are blessed and lucky that we've aged pretty well and don't really, I mean, my gosh, you look like you're in your 50s, for goodness sakes, right?
Thank
So,
you. Thank you.
and I know you have other products as well that I want to hear more about as well, that I can't wait to try. And I'd actually like to interview you as I go through the process of trying some of your other products, because I know I've been told by the doctors that that might be something to try or something to do. So
Okay.
many more interviews with you, Rena, because I mean, you just have a wealth of information, and I so appreciate you and your time today.
Thank you, Liz. It's been great talking to you, and we'll get together personally someday.
We will, absolutely. We're not that far from each other, and the last time was way too much fun, right?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, listen, thank you again, and we will post all your contact information on the interview, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for your
Thanks,
time.
Liz. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.